Mr. Wagner, I'll ask you to stand at this time. On count 1 of the indictment for the offense of aggravated murder in violation of section 2903.01a of the revised code, the victim of that offense being Kenneth Rhoden, the court hereby sentences you to serve a mandatory term of life imprisonment without parole. Upon count 2 of the indictment, the victim of the offense being Chris Rhoden Sr., and again, the charge is aggravated murder, and I've given the section number. In fact, all of these first 8 offenses involve the crime of aggravated murder, separate victims, in violation of 2903.01a of the revised code. So on count 2, the victim being Chris Rhoden, the court will sentence you to serve a mandatory term of life imprisonment without parole. On count 3 of the indictment, the victim of the offense of aggravated murder being Gary Rhoden, the court will also sentence you to serve a mandatory term of life imprisonment without parole. On count 4 of the indictment, for the aggravated murder of Clarence Franklin Rhoden, the court will sentence you to serve a mandatory term of life imprisonment without parole. On count 5 of the indictment, the victim of the offense being Hannah Hazel Gilley, the crime being aggravated murder, the court will sentence you to serve a mandatory term of life imprisonment without parole. On count 6 of the indictment, for the aggravated murder of Dana Rhoden, the court will sentence you to serve a mandatory term of life imprisonment without parole. On count 7 of the indictment, for the aggravated murder of Hannah Mae Rhoden, the court will sentence you to serve a mandatory term of life imprisonment without parole. And on count 8 of the indictment, the victim of the offense being Christopher Rhoden Jr., for the offense of aggravated murder, the court will sentence you to serve a mandatory term of life imprisonment without parole. On count 9 of the indictment, the offense there that you were found guilty of is conspiracy, a first-degree felony in violation of section 2923.01A1 and A2 and 2923.01J1. The court will sentence you to serve a definite term of 8 years in prison. On count 10, for the offense of aggravated burglary, and this is at 1084 Left Fork Road, in violation of section 2911.11A1 and 2911.11A2 and 2911.11B, a felony of the first degree, the court will sentence you to serve a prison term of 8 years. On count 11, the charge is aggravated burglary involving the premises at 4119 Union Hill Road. Again, the section numbers are 2911.11A1 and A2 and 2911.11B. A felony of the first degree, the court will sentence you to serve a definite prison term of 8 years. On count 12, for the offense of aggravated burglary, the section numbers are the same. This involves the premises at 4077 Union Hill Road, a felony of the first degree. The court will sentence you to serve a prison term of 8 years. On count 13, for aggravated burglary at 3122 Union Hill Road, the section numbers, of course, are the same. Felony of the first degree, the court will sentence you to serve a definite prison term of 8 years.